Hello, and welcome to part three of Style Choices, the Decor edition. I know it's been a long time, not a long, well, it's been a minute since I did the part two of Style Choices, but nonetheless, here I am. So, my entrance into the world of decor, I think I've told this story before in another video, but I'll share it again here really quick. At six, I think I was just born this way. At six, I remember my parents, when they visited their friends, they'd of course send us off to the room to play with their friends, with their little kids. And I couldn't play unless I cleaned up the room first and organized all the toys. So yeah, I know it started early. And then as a preteen, my mom started letting me decorate my own room. We moved into a new house, and she let me pick out my own bedding, and we walked around the house, and she would say, well, you can take that if you want to put that in your room, or you can take that if you want to put that in your room. And I set up my room like a little day bed area with pillows, and made it just like a little studio. And the only thing I wasn't allowed to do was put up posters. So I'm going to date myself when I say this, but there was a magazine called Right On that featured African American singers and actors and entertainers. And as a preteen, as 12, 13-year-old, I wanted to put up pictures of Michael Jackson and Switch and all of those boy band groups. But I was only allowed to put them up in the closet. So I literally cut out these pictures and made this these super collages. It looked like wallpaper in my tiny walk-in closet. Had a little area that had a dresser in it, and I had a little vanity section with a tray and a little flower and everything. And I kept everything very neat and very organized. Had to have things folded a certain way. Nobody ever had to tell me to pick that up or make up your bed. To this day, I can't remember not ever making up my bed, or not ever not making up my bed. Um, and nobody ever had to tell me to clean up my room. My mom taught me at a very early age, if you want things to look nice, no matter what you have, they can look nicer and they can look more expensive if you just keep them clean and neat. So that's kind of my entry into the world of decorating and organization. So fast forward many years, of course, decorated dorm room for 4 years of college, graduated, and then a year after graduation, moved into my first apartment. It was a studio downtown Chicago, and I've only bought furniture 3 times in my entire life, and I know I'm 60, and that's saying something. So the first time I bought furniture, I bought just a sofa and this fabulous cocktail table. In 1984 in my studio apartment. I took my bed from home, and the walk-in closet there was big enough for me to set up my bed in there. So I made it like this little kind of cozy spot with pillows and everything. I took the door off because it was connected to the vanity area, and then the bathroom and the shower and stuff was on the other side. And then it had a fairly large hallway closet, which I used to put my clothes in. And I had a little table. So it was a really cute setup. Never had to worry about wall decor because my mom was an artist, so I could go over to her house and borrow any kind of paintings that I needed to decorate the walls. And then a few years later, wound up getting married, so I added a dining room set, and I added a bedroom set. And then a couple years later, I wound up divorced. That's another video, another blog post. But I wound up divorced, and I took all that furniture with me to another apartment. Took it with me to Atlanta. It lasted 11 years in Atlanta, and then I decided in 2001. So almost 20 years I had the same furniture. And in 2001, when I moved to Phoenix, decided that I wasn't going to take all that old furniture with me and pay those prices to ship it to another state. I gifted someone who really needed furniture. I gifted to them, and then I moved to Phoenix in 2001, and I bought all new furniture. That was the second time I bought major furniture. I bought all new furniture. At the time, I was obsessed with anything Tuscan. Everything had to be Tuscan. Big furniture with the rolled arms and scrolly anything. Um, the wrought iron pieces and deep colors and wines and deep purples and browns and tans. Just anything that was Tuscan inspired, I was crazy about it. So I bought living room furniture, I bought dining room set and bedroom furniture. And that took that from my townhome to my very first home that I purchased to the second home. And then in 2016, 2017, when I was getting my home built from the ground up, as my next home, I was having it built, I had been thinking about having an all white home. And I became obsessed with having an all white home. So, of course, I gifted all of that furniture. Everything except my bed, because I absolutely love my bed. It's the same bed you see in my Instagram photos today. I've had that since 2001. I decided I wanted an all white home. So, my last home and this home have been all white. I wanted an all white home, but I didn't want an unlivable home. I didn't want people to come in and feel like they had to walk around on eggshells. So that's why everything in my house has a slip cover on it. You spill something on it, no problem. Take it off, throw it in the washing machine. And if it doesn't come out, I can always go back to the store and buy replacement slip covers. So I'm not really worried about anything being damaged in the house. I do have white area rugs, but I tend not to spend a lot of money on the area rugs because they are going to get dirty. And I've learned that you cannot have those cleaned and have them white again. They either get yellow or they're like a light, they turn to look a little gray. So I just decide I'm not going to spend a lot of money on those, and when I have to replace them, I just replace them. It's not a big deal for me. But I do have the home that I've always wanted. So, that said, I have never been a trend follower. And what I will say about decor is that your decor should be an extension of who you are and the things that you like. Just like my home, I wanted an all-white home, clean, crisp, simple, elegant. It's just like my fashion style. It's clean, crisp, simple, elegant. I believe my home is an extension of who I am and my style and the things that I like. You don't have to follow trends. You don't have to have a modern farmhouse, which is all the rage still. And you definitely don't have to spend a lot of money. I absolutely love Z Gallery and Restoration Hardware. Those are my happy places. But I choose to just glean inspiration from those places because unless and until I get a sponsor or my financial situation changes drastically, I just choose not to spend the money on those types of pieces. I like to have a little bit more flexibility, and I shop my home and switch things out and repurpose things a little too much to spend that kind of money on something that, I'm in 2 years, who knows where I will have that item. So except for like things like my bed, like I still have my bed 20 years later. So again, let decor be an extension of you, who you are, and the things that you like. So thank you for watching. If you haven't seen the first 2 videos, please go ahead and take a look at those and like, subscribe, and comment and all of that stuff. And remember, love, grace, class, style is living glamorously from the inside out.